How's everybody doing? My name's Betchman, and welcome back again to more Pokemon VGC stuff, things, and shenanigans as we got a pretty interesting team here. This team features Mega Altaria, which is not a Mega that you're going to see very, very often, but there was a player who was able to get into the top 3,000 on the ladder last season, which is honestly a pretty impressive feat with a Mega like Altaria. It is the only Mega that is on the team. It is the only Mega, or only Pokemon, I believe, that has the typing of Dragon and Fairy, which has some benefits, but also some drawbacks as well. The biggest gain, I would guess you could say, from it is that you are a dragon type that is immune to dragon type attacks because you have that fairy typing. But you are in turn going to be weak to poison and steel, which isn't great, but having that dragon immunity is huge because you're able to wall things like Garchomp or other opposing dragons as well, besides something like Archaludon. But a super cool team. As you can see, this is going to feature Mega Altaria that has the moves Hyper Voice, Tailwind, Sing, and Roost. And you might be wondering, why is Sing on Altaria? That move is currently a base of 55% accuracy. Reason for that is because we have Sableye on this team as well, who has Gravity, Encore, Fake Out, and Foul Play. It's a super interesting set. The spreads on it, pretty normal, but it's going to have a really interesting set. It is also rocking the Roselli Berry, so we can take a hit or two from some Fairy-type moves. Next on the team, we got King Gambit. It's a pretty standard King Gambit set, nothing too crazy or exciting. It does have Iron Head though over Low Kick, so we'll see how that feels as I typically run mine with Low Kick, just because I like to have that additional fighting type coverage to take out things like Tyranitar, Incineroars, stuff like that, be able to get super effective damage out, so we'll see how it goes. We also have Sneasler. Now the Sneasler has Gunk Shot, which typically I really dislike using because it is 80% accurate. However, having Gravity on the team makes it really nice because you're not going to be missing any of these Gunk Shots when Gravity is down, which makes it really, really nice, especially when it is sitting at 120 base power. You're doing a 120 base power poison move for 100% accuracy all the time when Gravity's down, which is huge. It does have Quick Guard. I'm not sure how I feel about Quick Guard. It is a nice little niche thing to do in close team sheet, but I would prefer Protect, but we'll see how it does. Maybe it does much better on this style of team. We'll just have to see how it works, but it is going to be the Jolly set where it's going to be max speed and it's going to be sashed. We're also going to have Volcarona, which is a Pokemon you don't really see at all, at least since the start of Champions, just because, I mean, you name it, just about every single Pokemon, including Sneasler, can run Rock Slide, and if there's one thing Volk hates, it is Rock-type moves. It is 4 times weak. However, this Volk is very, very bulky. It is max HP, max defense, bold, so I gotta think it's going to be able to survive at least one Rock-type move if it does happen, but it is going to be having the moves of Overheat, Struggle Bug, Protect, and Rage Powder. Next on the, or last I should actually say, is going to be Basculegion. Again, pretty standard set. It's going to be with the Scarf, Wave Crash, Last Respects, Aqua Jet, and Flip Turn. A little bit bulkier. It's not hitting super hard because it's also going to be Jolly, but it does do the job, especially once you have 1 or 2 Pokemon faint. Last Respects is just a delete button at that point. If it's the last thing on the field and it has the advantage, you just sort of win. So I'm really interested in trying out this Mega. I have not ever tried it, never even seen it while laddering, so we'll have to see how it goes. I will show you guys the replica code before we get started, and then we'll get jumping into things to see how this Pokemon does. Okay, and here is the replica code for the team if you guys are wanting to try it yourself. Again, super cool team. Really like everything about it because it is so unique and so different from the most common things you're seeing, especially with just every team having Charizard on it. It's nice to see a team that is just so vastly different. And one on top of which, with it being unique, that it also did do a very good job in the last season. So let's see if we can start off well with this team, try to get some wins, and continue climbing the ladder as the season, I think, literally just started. So let's jump into it, see what we go against first. Alright, and first battle is against what I would also say is a unique team. We got Rotom Wash, Whimsicott, Hydreigon, Aerodactyl, or Arrow, Metagross, and Annihilate. So very interesting team indeed. Altaria does not like Metagross and definitely doesn't like Whimsicott either, so that does make it a little tricky. Volk looks really good here, aside from the Aerodactyl. So, I mean, all things considered, I really want to lead with Sneasler for sure. I could go Sneasler and King Gambit. That is an option. I really just want to lead with Volcarona, to be quite honest, though. Volk looks so good in this, besides the existence of Aerodactyl. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for those two, and then... Do I want to bring Sableye for the shenanigans? I could also go Basque. I feel like Basque might be the better and smarter option to go with. Yeah, let's go Basque. Let's play it safe. At least for battle number 1. I know you can just go for the crazy funnies with Sableye, but we're gonna go this route and see what we're able to do to start off first game with the team. We're gonna see Hydreigon and Aerodactyl. I don't like seeing Aerodactyl immediately, but it's not the worst thing. So, what do we want to do here? Because I could just go Fake Out. Sword actually would have been really nice if I did lead with Altaria. I could have just gone for Tailwind, Fake Out Tailwind. I could go there with Strugglebug? That is an option. You know what, why not? Let's go... Yeah, let's do this route. The Dragon actually comes out for Annihilate. Oh, that was so well done by my opponent. It's going to give the Defiant boost to the Ape. That's really bad. That's so bad. Okay, it could be worse. It could be worse. It's already worse. I was going to say, maybe we missed, but Strugglebug is 100% accurate. Maybe it's not Defiant. It's Defiant. Dang it. Okay, what do we do now? We go close combat, and then we just... I think we just kind of pray that we live. Not gonna lie. Okay, Volt goes Rage Powder. Ooh, okay. Dual Wing Beat, and he missed. I really wish you would have taken that out, Sneasler. Okay, Rage Fist is going to do what? Holy free holies. That's a lot of damage. Okay, didn't... I know it got Defiant. Oh, it's a Life Orb. Did we burn at least? We don't even burn. That's pretty upsetting, I'm not gonna lie. Well, okay, then what do we do now? Go Basque? I mean, Sneasler's just gonna be max, right? Yes, Sneasler's max. I don't really see him going for Rock Slide. I just don't. He's got Hydreigon in the back. I am just gonna go with Last Respects, though. That should be fine. I feel like I don't see Annihilate very often. It was there for a little bit on that one Charizard team, but not really since. Ah, it's gonna be Hydreigon. You know what? I'm not mad. I'm a little mad. Because I could have just taken out Arrow immediately. I get some good damage in a Hydreigon, which is nice. Dual Wing Beat. Okay, so we got that right. I'm taking a lot of damage, though, which is really bad. Really don't like that. Just go hyper. We just rip a hyper voice, or do we go for tailwind? Is the question. Honestly, I think we go tailwind. I think we go tailwind with last respects into arrow. The reason why I'm thinking that is because he might just protect on arrow and go for like the dark pulse into Bask, which we're kind of bulky, so maybe we can take a hit. Okay, so we do get the protect right. Dark Pulse, tell me you survive. You sure don't. That's, you know, that's something. We're gonna get Tailwind up though. So we are now the fastest one on the field, which is huge. Which we should... I'm trying to contemplate. If it's Scarf on... What do I want to do here? Could go Roost. I kind of just want to go for Hyper Voice. I mean, I shouldn't have to go for anything else besides that. He doesn't have anyone who has Prio necessarily in the back. See, I'm just going to go Close Combat and Hydreigon. He doesn't go for anything funny, he doesn't go for Wide Guard or anything like that, so we might still be able to win this battle depending on who his last Pokemon is. We know he has Annihilate. We don't know who the last Pokemon is though, so we will see. I think we still have our Sash attack too, which is actually huge. If we didn't have our Sash attack, it'd be a much different story. I'm really hoping his last Pokemon is like Rotom. He did not bring wins. Metagross, actually. That's interesting. That's also so unbelievably bad for us. It's not even funny. We go for... Ooh. The question is do we think he goes for Bullet Punch? And how high is our... We only got good special attack. With Pixelate Boost, should be getting the KO. The problem is if he doesn't go for Bullet Punch, we just lose. But I think it's too enticing. I think he has it. He does not have it. Please go for Bullet Punch. He didn't. He went for Iron Head. Ah, that sucks. Ah, we were so close. Legitimately, we were pretty close to being able to win this. It would have been going for like a 50-50 shot with Sing on Metagross if I really wanted to throw something crazy out. Yeah, there's just nothing that we can do here. I mean, I just throw out a Close Combat in the Metagross. I hope for a crit, but even then, I don't think it matters. Yeah, if we were Adamant, I'm pretty positive that it would pick up if we were Adamant. He goes Psychic Fangs, and it's going to be something else. So we were really close on bringing that back, so I kind of saw the vision of the team a little bit there. We were very close. And then Rachel's. I really wanted Volcarona to work. That's why I brought it. Obviously, it was the wrong choice. Probably should have brought something like Basket Legion, but I didn't get the burn on Annihilate, which would have really helped. But we're learning. We're trying this team. I believe we can get two wins of the team. So see what we can do in these next couple of battles as we are tanking our rank, and that's not great. So let's see what we can do next. All right, next team is going to be a little different. We got a Milo, Sylveon, Cleavor, Rotom Wash, Garchomp, and Charizard. So if it wasn't for rock types, Volcarona would be amazing. What do we want to do here? I feel pretty safe going Altaria and Sableye, to be quite honest. I I feel like I always bring Sneasler, like, no matter what. And... Bask? Bask is just always a safe choice to go with here, so... We're gonna go this route. We're gonna go with the Sableye and the Altaria lead. And start doing some funny things with Gravity and Sing. So, see if we can increase our rank a little bit, as we are kind of tanking it a bit, which is not good. We got Cleavor and we got Rotom. What are they gonna do? I don't know. I'll tell you what they're not gonna do. They're not gonna take us out. So we're gonna go Mega Evolve. We're gonna Tailwind. And we're gonna go Fake Out into that bug. I want that bug gone. Definitely want that bug gone. The bug's either gonna be sashed or sculpted. I'm hoping it's sashed. So we go Fake Out. There is no Protect, obviously. And it was first, but it might be a bulky Rotom. It is a bulky Rotom, because even Altaria is faster. And we're going to see a Willow. I mean, you get a little bit of chip damage at the end of each turn, but it doesn't really matter too much, because we're not a physical type. What do we want to do here, though? I'm not going to lie, part of me just wants to go Hyper Voice and Encore the Rotom? I'm gonna make Rotom do a whole lot of nothing, and then we can start going for gravity stuff. Good lord, that's a lot of damage. Okay, we crit Rotom, which is really nice. Stone Axe does... a decent little chunk for the most part. Oh, we're doing damage. We're doing good right now. Altaria is... That's a lot of... I mean, I know it was a crit on Rotom, but that's a lot of damage. What do we want to do now, though? I think just fire off another Hyper Voice, and... The downside with Gravity is it can backfire, but I'm going to go Gravity. I think it's pretty safe to go for it at this point. It does suck that he was able to get Stone Axe off, because now my Sash is going to be broken on Sneasler, which is not good. But we still might be okay. We have a Roost on Altaria if we need to get some health regen, which we might go for next turn, or we can just start going for Sleep or Sings. Because we will have Gravity down, we won't be able to miss Sing, we won't be able to miss Gunk Shots, but our opponent also can't miss any of their moves. And I actually am pretty happy that Rotom lived on 1 HP. That's actually huge. Because it's stuck. It's not doing anything. It living on 1 was huge because he doesn't get a double reset. So now we get to see what his next Pokemon's going to be. Because, again, Rotom is still stuck. It's going to be Zard. That's perfect. Zard comes out, we got 4 turns of Gravity, and our last turn of Tailwind, which I kind of want to just go Sing. And we could just go Foul Play, because I don't want any of my Pokemon in the back to get burned. Yeah, let's do that. Altaria is not threatened really at all by Zard. I wish I had less damage put on me, but it's still okay. Wait, I don't have... No, I screwed up. Hold on, no. I thought I had, Wait, did I not put Gravity down? What did I do? I'm totally lost. I thought for sure I put Gravity down. So, you know, mistakes were made. So what do we do now? What do we do now? At this point, we're praying. It's a guarantee Garchomp's in the back. It sure is. Really thought... Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Boosty actually have moved by 67. You're telling me we boosted it and we still missed? That doesn't make any sense to... If anybody can explain that one, would love to know, because that's wild. I mean, that just screwed everything up. Okay, gravity. Okay, we just go for a gunk shot into Charizard, and I mean, Encore it? I don't even remember what move it went for. I think it went for Heat Wave, maybe? Poison it. Please poison it. We don't get the poison. It's so bad. Well, actually, it's not bad. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Because we know Chomp is not Scarf. Where did Charizard go? Oh, he took it out because of gravity. Oh my goodness. I was like, what? Did my game glitch? What happened? This is a guaranteed win then, right? Even with that miss, which still doesn't make any sense to me. I thought with gravity up, like, you literally cannot miss. If I'm 55% accurate and it... Huh. I'm going to have to look at that one. I'm still just kind of baffled by it. I'm pretty sure our opponent's trying to figure out why his Charizard went down to an Earthquake and doesn't realize it's because we have gravity down and it grounds flying types. Fun fact, if you did not know that. So I'm more than certain we picked up a win with this team, which feels great even with all the craziness that happened in this battle. And last respects to seal the deal. Yes, sir. All right, we walked away with a win. I'll take it. Altaria actually did really, really good. Sableye did really good. The only bad thing was that miss. I still don't understand that miss. I'll have to look it up later, but we got one more battle we're going to jump into, see if we can't go 2-1 with this team. Really hope we can, and be able to show it off a little bit more, because Mega Altaria has actually been a lot of fun. So let's jump into the next one. And our last battle is going to be against the very popular team right now that just won the most recent VR tour, and they got like second place as well in the tour. This is Mega Raichu team. It's going to be Mega Raichu, King Gambit, it's going to be Mega Staraptor, Sylveon for Farigiraf, and Hisuian Arcanine, which I think is actually super good into the current meta. Now, what do we want to do, though? There's a couple things we can do. I mean, Altaria overall looks really, really good into this matchup. It's resisting hits from Raichu, from Staraptor. It is taking super effective from Sylveon, which is not good, but it is doing really, really well all around here. So I kind of want to lead with it. How fast is Sableye? You know, I do kind of wish it was faster to actually make use of Tailwind. That would be nice. I feel like we could just go Sableye here. We have to bring Basque, and I mean, probably Sneasler. I feel like that's the route we gotta go. He does... I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if the Staraptor on this team has Tailwind or not, which I believe it does. I think it's Close Combat, Brave... No, it's Dual Wing Beat, Close Combat, and then Tailwind. So that's bad. It's not the worst thing, but it's really not that good. So I could just, I mean, unless I miss, speaking that into existence, I kind of just want to go Sing into Raichu. And Gravity? Yeah, why not? Raichu's not hitting me for anything super effective. If anything, I'm resisting literally all of its moves, which is really good. It could just go for Fake Out. I do actually really like this Mega. The more I look at it, the more I really like it. I'm scared. I have a feeling it's just going to be Zap Cannon and the Sableye? Really? That ain't doing much. I mean, with a helping hand, it did a lot more, but it's not much. And we finally land Sing this time. I still cannot believe it missed. All right, Raichu is sleepy. And from this point, what do we do now? We can connect. It seemed like we're gonna disconnect. We could just go with Hyper Voice. We could also, yeah, you know what? Let's go Hyper Voice. Hyper Voice and Foul Play. That's fine. I mean, I'll take free damage as I can on the King Gambit for sure. That's a good chunk of damage. If he's going for Trick Room, Altaria's loving this. Okay, Altaria's really, really happy with this because you paralyzed me. I'm the fastest one on the field right now. So I could just go Hyper Voice again. I mean, I just did what, 43 to Gambit. I do another. I don't know if Foul Play is going to take out Gambits. But I feel like I do have to kind of go for it. Or I just go Sing and I go Foul Play into Furry. I mean, that's fine. He's Lorb. That's okay. We land Sing again. I think this KOs. Yeah, Foul Play is actually so good on Sableye. Which is surprising not a lot of other people are running it. It's not very common. Most of the time you're running just full support Sableye. This is what's going to be bad. Is this. Okay. I think we have to go Sing and Sylveon. Am I wrong? I mean, we got 3 turns of Trick Room. I mean, I feel like I have to go Sing and then just go for Foul Play in the Gambit. That's good. That's great. I still have no idea how I missed it. I can't stop thinking about it of how we missed. That's a good chunk of damage. Honestly, I think if I wouldn't have gone for the Sing and I would have gone for Hyper Voice, Foul Play, I think it picks up every single time. We're going to go for this, and we're going to go for... I don't know, to be honest. I feel like he's going to go for Sucker Punch into Sableye. If he does, I'm going to swap to Snoozler. He has Raichu in the back, who's asleep, has not taken any turns of sleep. Perfect. Double perfect. And even better. Okay. So we're in an amazing spot right now with 1 turn left of Trick Room. Gravity's back normal, that's fine, because Raichu is sleeping, so is Sylve. So from this point, I could go Tailwind, but I don't really think it's necessary. I think we'll just go for another Hyper Voice. Shot can miss though, which is really, really bad. honestly, I kind of just want to go for Raichu. Yeah, go for Raichu. I think that's the better option. Sylveon will probably wake up, and it does. It fires off its own Hyper Voice, which is A-okay because Altaria literally carried this entire game on its back. Did an amazing job. We are going to take out Raichu immediately. So all we got left is Sylveon, and we got Basculegion in the back, so it's such a disgusting lead with Altaria and Sableye. Dimensions return to normal, and that's going to be the game. Great game against Snowface. It's a really, really strong team. I've used it a little bit, but yeah, this Altaria team is pretty sick. If you want to use a team that is definitely going against the grain, it is a very different team that you want to like have fun with, not play the same Zard stuff. This is the team they want to play, so I will show off the replica code one more time for you guys to take a look at before we call it a day. Alrighty, and once again, here is the replica code for the team. This team was a lot of fun. Altaria is super, super cool to use. I really enjoyed using it. I still am very baffled and still cannot get over the fact we missed seeing with gravity. I truly was confused and thought we did not set the gravity, but Altaria was amazing. Sableye did amazing. I really, really do like that set a lot on Sableye. I think it's kind of slept on. That could be good on other kind of team comps. Gambit's Gambit, we did not use it at all, but it still kind of does its job. Sneasler did great. I still would prefer probably taking Quick Guard off for Protect, but overall still did a great job. I really truly wish that Volcarona could do so much better than it is right now. Maybe next regulation, with the other megas that come out and whatnot, maybe new items and what have you, like it could potentially do better. But just all the Rock Slide users out there, it's just a rough time for Volcarona, but it'll have its time to shine again soon. And then Basculegion's Basculegion. It did an amazing job. It just sits in the back, waits until it's its time to shine, and just blows everything up with last respect. So able to go 2-1 with the team. Definitely give this team a shot. Try it out. See how you like it. Again, I will have everything linked in the description of the video of the creator of the team and his links as well. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video.